City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Street, and here we go, a college football playoff semi-final. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semi-final collision. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Texas A&M's offense comes on the field first today. I love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question, so I have an answer. Miami played the Bison of Bucknell, and Bucknell upset them. Talk about a team coming out of left field and pulling off an upset even back then. But who would have guessed how much this game was picked off? Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Looking downfield, it's Leonard. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I like the call here, but you can't run
Adam was scored up,
developing play action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down.
Yes, sir. That's good, D.
Got him again.
Yeah, I played Notre Dame the first game of the season. But yeah, this is going to be a good one here. It's not going to be easy. No, the Irish are really good on college football.
They bring the punter onto the field.
I know people try to overlook Notre Dame, but you know, yeah, they're a really good team.
Matt will bounce and go out of bounds inside the 10. Great punt to pin the offense back. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Ball handed off. He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Moss. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? He's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen with this certain breed, they're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. That's the 10. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, A&M.
Because how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Might have to try the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Just blowing coverage.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field, so if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. It's a deep kickoff hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did. And then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's Reed. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes a quick catch.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appear to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. And he stopped after a gain of 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Quarterback drops back, and he floats this pass deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep.
All right, number 7. He almost got you again right there. Gotta catch up, buddy.
And this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the punter onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last drive stalled, but the first to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. It's a solid game. Lose the ball at the 29.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Third down play for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
So that's mano a mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back just exactly where he needed to go to extend his drive. That's the first down.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To the air, it's Reed. He lifts his receiver, it's incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now. And the Aggies pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. It was a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
That's moving receivers around now before the snap. Using his legs, it's Smith. Nowhere to run up the middle.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix, holding their own to the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
When a defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback, third down, critical down distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. First down, pick up tackle at the 45. The Aggies come to the line, start a fresh set of downs. It's a shotgun run call. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Okay, you can do
Sort
it.
of a split error over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. Breaking through defenders. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
And the defense got out muscle and point of attack there. And the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Because I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing in third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies. BAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. And a handoff as they run the counter play. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
And wrap them up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Grab down the middle. It's Evans. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Scanning the field, it's Leonard. It's a quick grab. He makes the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. First set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big. Makes a second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So you're on 4th down. Out comes the field goal team. Long enough and good.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4 inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they were going.
Oh, you just click the live button.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
They get depends on how many subscribers you have too.
Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
2nd down after that previous play. Makes the catch. It's Smith. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense. This quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Reed, bringing pressure. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. The offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Yeah, you just click the live button and you should be able to do it.
Continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now to 3-2. Extra point makes the lead 11. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee.
Oh, yeah.
The 25-yard line.
Maybe.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of a half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking for some space. It's Price. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. And we're going to throw now on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this deep and begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not for a long completion.
What a great throw here, and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest, if Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
We'll hand it off.
Man, he just ran him
Makes the
over.
first down, but Hazy Price, big hit there at the end. Notre Dame comes in line quickly. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Push downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The Irish offense comes up here on first and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Notre Dame. What a show of strength and will. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. To the air, it's Leonard. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Line getting set up. Here's our first down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. This is the 45. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Nice grab. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 34. Texas A&M getting set for the first and 10 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, A&M. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With the spot in the natty on the line, he needs you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job and taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
The team makes it a 12-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Gonna run it. It's Price. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. And now the running back's got it again. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Receiver in motion now. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Looks like Notre Dame will pound the first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just getting over to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. The completion sets up a second down play. They'll run it from the gun. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. The throw, it's Leonard. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42. It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Makes a quick grab. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Snags the quick throw. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish. That kind of execution in a long drive. That's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Muhammad. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys, reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
The shotgun handoff here. Fighting him off. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Back to pass. It's Reed. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They'll work the clock here with their running game. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game, and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. They do it for a second time. Keeping it on the ground here. Gain moves it to the 24. It's a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Oh, it is incomplete. They call a screen on 1st down, but he just dropped it. As the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on that ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can.
Because much like we saw in the 1st half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano a mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
He runs into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
So that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense has the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Dropping back. It's Leonard. The ball is caught. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. It's a 1st and 10 play. And he'll set up to throw. Caught near the sideline. It's Mitchell. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Price. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The short hands, it's Price. And he'll run out of bounds, picking up 2 yards on the play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, hold on now, Chris. 1 or 2 minutes to go. These guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. Cover an onside kick. You never know.
No problem with PNT right down there. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these...
Yeah. That's how it was when I played them in the regular season too. Yeah, the Irish are pretty good though. I mean, they have a good offense, good defense. I mean, if you would have watched the championship game, yeah. Yeah, I think Ohio State barely beat the Irish though. Yep, so I got to play undefeated Miami, #1 team. Dang, Miami's 15-0 right now. Cam Ward.
Welcome everyone to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season,
I feel like Notre Dame should have been in the championship.
Challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we see the #7 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going.
Oh, you got football practice.
Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship.
So you have football practice on the Sunday?
Bringing it out, it's Muhammad. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Aggies offense will get the first swing today. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning the new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
To throw, it's Reed. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
How about that? That's a way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
What position you playing?
You always have to have
Yeah,
big
practice
plays to be
1, 2,
successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next
Oh,
play.
yeah, that makes sense.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right.
Yeah, that's what I played in. When I played football, I played cornerback and safety. Mainly strong safety.
What a championship level statement that was.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Hurricanes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kurt, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
That's hard. It's Restrepo. The defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll lose the ball. He's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quick throw over the middle. There's a wide open receiver complete. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down. The Hurricanes bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there.
Ready to fail. Let's go, Clemson. Yeah, your team right now is undefeated. They're the number 1 team right now.
Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He hands it off from the gun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Gonna run it. It's Moss. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The Canes is undefeated.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. The running play gives the offense a set of downs. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give the receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Like I said, I wish the Irish was in the championship, man.
Now, here's an inside give. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows the physicality he has against the run as well.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And now the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now, you pick it up, and go get a touchdown.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Will he score here? And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, A&M.
physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Running out of time in the pocket. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the junior able to get home with the sack. The Canes will line up to punt it away.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And as we break to the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Reed. The pass rush closing in.
That's good defense right there.
Play could not escape the pass rush. The Aggies will line up to punt it away. On the return, it's Restrepo. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. A pre-snap motion from the offense. On the ground, it's Martinez. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short game. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team on the field now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. He'll test the right side here. He shreds the tackle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. His drive is going now. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The short hands. It's Muhammad. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass caught, 2nd down now. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back to Reed. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, guy. That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PNC. They add the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Now they get set to kick it away.
Yeah, I don't think Miami played anybody in the regular season, so
there.
that's why they're in the field.
And Miami offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw the pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. And the handoff towards the right tackle. Throws a stiff arm. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards
South
there.
Palmer Institute of Technology has the best. Yeah, I wish they had teams like that on the next college football.
The Canes
Like,
team onto the field. That's his 4th punt already today. And the return decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down
Yeah,
for
on
a
the next
touchdown.
college football, they need to add every single college football team.
Integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Same tailback, another carry. You tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push. Once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Give it to the back again. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Makes a quick catch. Finds room to the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The freshman with a little too much air into that one. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff to see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. They get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point to it. And they'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the pass is blocked. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking downfield, it's Ward. It's a quick grab. A 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They've run it 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Finds his man. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. And the Canes will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Defense is coming after him. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the 1st half. Notra's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. An entertaining 1st half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. I'd honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job.
And the Aggies will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. The back's got it. He's blood down, but it's a 1st down spotted near the 41. The running play keeps the offense fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line, it's important. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. He pulls in the catch. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. The Hurricanes offense is on the move now. Takes the handoff. It's Martinez. Fighting off the defender. The offense was fired up to begin the 2nd half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. Even though they're down in this game, clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. See if they can do it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Lights off the defender. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short with a +27. He's running out of time here. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. The Canes looking to cash in this red zone trip. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the right side. And they've got it at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. The Hurricanes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. Dropping back, it's Ward. They pressure him and get it. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in the...
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion.
Boy, if the defense can't get pressure on a quarterback, it's going to be a long afternoon. That time, the quarterback had all day back there to eventually find the open receiver for a touchdown.
And he is stopped short. The 2-point drive fails. They can't cut this lead further. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give their returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop it by the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They look to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This one is getting ugly.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
Now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Important second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Ward. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off.
Ooh, shoot. Boy, he just ran him over. Bro, he just ran my fucking linebacker over. Martinez.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return. What? The interception gives the offensive football in the 40. First down play call coming up. How impressive will it be? They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Another positive game by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Texas A&M did 7 the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, A&M. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. This is just quarterback misery. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. offense comes up to the line, they might have a chance for a few more plays before the quarter expires. Grab behind the line. It's Arroyo. Breaks loose at the 40. What you hope for. Let's review how we got here. 1 quarter away from crowning national champion in this college football season. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Back to pass. It's Ward. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
He's got some room. Can he get there? He gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Texas A&M offense has back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum in the defense. Make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Use the ball to the 33. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Trying to find room. It's Daniels. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They keep the drive going. They took first down to the 46. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Back in motion now. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall. And it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
You get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got space, looking to score. More set of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. The Aggies line up with a first and goal. Here's handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Aggies. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Looking to throw. It's Ward. Receiver makes the grab. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. There's the second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. New set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Arroyo. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. The pass complete. It's second down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Arroyo. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The Canes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Arroyo. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And completion makes it second and short. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Bringing pressure. The protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. And wow, it's good from 59 yards away.
Hey, that's almost 60 yards.
In that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Scanning the field. It's Whiteman. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got to...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. There's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Texas A&M hitting set with a 1st and 10 now. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Sometimes I always get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They bring him down with an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. They'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. On the run, it's Daniels. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack. So a field goal attempt coming up now. For making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. That one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. After the clutch field goal, they'll kick it off here. The offense has a long way to go. Get a touchdown, not much time. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Ward. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but he couldn't use that when this football game was still in doubt. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Same mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes the team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies.
Welcome to Dynasty Mode. Next, it's time to select your rosters. Choose to use the latest EA Sports recommended rosters featuring more than 1,000 additional players, or choose the rosters from our original launch. Now it's now time to select your team. Do you want to build a team from the ground up or take over an established contender? Pay attention to each team's prestige rating, represented by the number of stars next to each team's name. Teams with a higher prestige will be ready to compete for the college football playoff right away, while lower prestige teams provide a greater challenge to build into contenders. The choice is up to you. And now you'll choose where to start. Here, you'll choose to create a coach. Congratulations. It's
Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Game of the Week. Finally, it's here. The focus of the college football world right here on this field today, and we can't wait. A game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Dogs will kick it away to get this game going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Clemson's offense making their way on the field today. Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
That's reeled in. It's Williams.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Pressure is coming. 5 finds his man. It's Dynasty. Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down at the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. Takes the handoff. It's Maffa. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down. This comes an offense moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down play coming up for this offense.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Like, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with his sack. And they've had some great ones over the years, Chris.
Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So being able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Went after up and good. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. And the return team able to make the recovery and avoid a damaging turnover there. The Bulldogs offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Here comes the other star wide receiver on the field. This is really an elite group in college football this season, and both these guys belong in that group.
Yeah, these guys have been chirping back and forth at each other in social media throughout the week. I want to see who has the better day, because chances are that's the team that's going to win today.
It's an important first down on that running play. Looking for a gap. It's ETN. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Hit as he releases it, and the basketball is incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Took contact on the throw. The pass.
Next, it's time to select your rosters. Choose to use the latest EA Sports recommended rosters featuring more than 1,000 additional players, or choose the rosters from our original launch.
we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week. The matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Tigers will kick this away to get us going here. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. And he's stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense making their way on the field to open this game. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams, and one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Catch made on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Bulldogs are looking to keep this drive going. Looking for some space. It's ETN. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games we all look forward to every single year, but with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
The pass is intercepted. They bring it back after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Split backfield here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks free. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 49. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. That's complete downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to put this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The Bulldogs will have to punt this one away. They'll call for the fair catch here. Fresh set of downs to the offense. First down. Here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. They're going to run it here. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. There's a wide open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Clemson getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. The shotgun running play call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It's a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Makes a quick round. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. This is crucial defense. Needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add to the lead now with the 18. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Then it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the wideout goes in motion. Running out of time in the pocket. This is the receiver, incomplete. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Looking to pass, it's back. Snags the quick throw. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. Tough situation with the offense, 3rd and long for their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass rush closing in. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. Dogs will send their punt team on the field. And they'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. When you get back, it's Brown. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The guys up on line up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They got him down out near the 40. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They get him down to wrap up. There's 3 of play. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. As we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff to the back. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Trying to find some room. It's Muffa. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. Well, Coach, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it. The game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Trucks through the defender.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance in a really nice game.
And here's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yards on the play. Well, big fellas are flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, he accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
We're going to bring him down after just a short pickup. Here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Gotta be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Looking for 6. He's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out. It's Smith. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Looking for his back. Throws it in. It's ETN. He stops, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. First down here with this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's ETN. Tackle made after the completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Motion now from the tight end. They'll run it here. Fighting off the defender. Solid game. Moves the ball to the 36.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really make...
And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. The quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver, catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for the touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They're behind the sticks on second and long here from the 12. To the air, it's Klubnik. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. He reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. And it's intercepted. Almost a pick with a nice last return before finally being brought down. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Fielded in the end zone. It's Randall. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They'll stop with the 34. That will be a first down. And new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. And the offense starts with a short field. And we're going to throw now on first down. Powers through the tackle. Aiming for the end zone. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Start at 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back to that costly error here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Scanning the field. It's Klubnik. Looking to scramble.
Oh,
And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The defense adds 6 with the interception return.
There's something about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And coverage seeing it bring him down. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. At the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense. And now to try here for the extra point. And it's good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hope the defense can get a quick stop. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. The defender gets a hand in here to break the pass up. Incomplete. Second down coming up. And he'll set up to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you see in a Tuesday practice.
And that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Down he goes. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his...
He'll take a deep shot. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. Bring it out. It's Randall. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. We get the second half started with the running play. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Klubnik. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Clemson. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
And that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left and the right, outside, inside. Also ability to get downfield and make a catch. He can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. It's a big gain across the field all the way to the 39-yard line. That run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. A short completion to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Completion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And then tackling, but not before he picks up the first. Dogs come to the line to set a first set of downs. Offense will keep it on the ground here. About the first snap in the red zone on this drive. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. It could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To the air. It's Klubnik. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, when you really allow this defense to dictate things, it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody else with excellent coverage. Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's got his man open downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Dogs. They will claim the second half lead.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Randall. Tackled at and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On the run, it's Maffa. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third down, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Klubnik. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This comes an offense moving quickly down the field. But over the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, handoff inside. The slot were able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Taken out, but not before he makes the first down. And the Tigers come to the line and start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking to scramble. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Runs right over the defender. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down. One final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass hot, can he get in? He's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it.
What? He didn't get that?
Did not get it.
Bruh, oh my. Bruh, he did not get the first down. How do you not get... Hold on.
The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take a...
Man, no way.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach the timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So
Come on, D. We need something right here.
Or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive?
Get your ass down.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Stop right there at the line. No gain. How aggressive is this play call? Backed up here and pulled down. And there's the handoff. Makes a nice move there.
That's it. That's the
Bulldozing his way past tacklers. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 30. At the 20.
I'm not doing Clemson as a dynasty. I mean, they're a good team. I just don't know how to play with them. Delete that one. Minnesota. Okay. I had no idea Minnesota was ranked number 7. The Golden Gophers. Infinity Seas winning. Let's see here. Indiana. I never played Indiana. So yeah, I gotta play Notre Dame the first game of the season. So this time I go to their house. So I know this is gonna be the game of the week here. I need to do some. I need to try to recruit. Left tackle. Point guard.
Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echo. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. And Wilder, we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, take on the 11th ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth at Kirk Street. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Aggies will kick this deep to get us going. Fields it just outside the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Notre Dame's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
Looking to throw it on first down. He dumps it off to the tight end. It's out of bounds and a short gain on the play. Getting set. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He makes the grab. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Moves set it down after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Got the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to run it. It's low. Powers through. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back and coming up with that conversion.
Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this...
Oh, the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's exactly how you want to get this game started. First drive of the game to get 6 points. That's going to get these Irish fans fired up. And you know, touchdown Jesus is enjoying his view.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Each team is kind of led by one of those alpha linebackers. They are counting on for so much every week.
He's got to be physical in that box area, but also have the ability to play out in space against these teams that like to throw the football. Both these guys can do all of that.
No shot to bring him down. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This was a tough environment for visitors. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle.
Well, he just took it blue.
After a solid game, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Back to pass. It's Reed. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down. And now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Oh, he bowled.
Breaking free at the 35.
I wasn't paying attention.
Into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
A lot of times college quarterbacks are more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides calls is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Looking for a gap. It's low. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Defense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize when any play call is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And he's tackled after the catch. Important second down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Running back with the football. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. We'll hand it off. Slaughter for no gain, and that'll do it for the first quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Check out the stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Makes a quick catch. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. It's a shotgun run call. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the line. The works out perfect. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the defense able to hold it in there to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense getting set up, here's second down. They'll run it from the gun. That one moves the ball across the 40.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. We'll see if they can convert it.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. The shotgun handoff here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Dropping back, it's Reed. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Aggies will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Flips it with a running back. Can he make the first down? It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. It is 1st and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, A&M. Extra point makes the lead 4. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and another incompletion. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. It's a quick shovel pass.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To throw. It's Reed. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Here's the second down play. After the incompletion on first down, we're going to throw it again. And this pass is on target, caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First and 10 play coming up. And the quarterback is going to make a play through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Working tight windows. It's Reed. He'll throw it now. He makes the grab. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense was set up with a first down and goal. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half with a chance for just a couple. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. So they'll try to add to the lead now at PA2. The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out. It's Young. And he's brought down to the 16. They've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out on the field. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Can he get there on the ground? And it's good for a first down to the 36.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to secure that victory.
Game makes it second and medium. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Second down after that run in the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They ate up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a cornerback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The pocket breaking down, looking to throw it deep. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Stop made at the 5. Offense will have 1st and goal now. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He's going to lose yards there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal. Let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good in these first 2 opportunities by the offense.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The attempt is no good. He missed it. The lead remains at 11 after the miss. The batting average offense is back on the field.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. See if he can make a play on this return. And the return will be brought down. This line gets set up. It's a 1st down play. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Can he make it to the marker? They'll stop him.
Why did they get it?
Loss of 1.
They get the first down.
Excellent job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Went backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to...
Look at that, he's still going. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those 1st downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do run the football. There's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And he just throws it away there. Safe move, and nobody open.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And here's the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled, and that'll do it for the 3rd period. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. He hands it off from the gun. Stopped after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Fresh set announced for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's low. They bring him down after a short gain there. 2nd down after that completion. And he drops back in the gun. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Big guys up front line up. It's 1st down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's low. Now it's 2nd down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Bringing pressure. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. To get him at the 42, good enough for a 1st down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Thomas. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Looking to chuck it again. Pressure is coming. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's caught. It's low. Good enough for 1st down yardage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Here's the target, and it's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. On the ground, down, trying to muscle it across the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, incomplete, a rare drop. Excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And he's brought down there. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. And they're trying to push it in here. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, what about the mentality here from this offensive coordinator? Instead of throwing the football, they decide to get behind the offensive line, get physical with this defense, and pound it into the end zone.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And the Hounds team able to make the crucial recovery. First down here for this offense. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Back to throw. It's Reed. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And at first down, they go right back to him. He's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Second down here, time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Grab behind the line, it's Scorton, all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, A&M. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
35, number 8, 17.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On first and 10, looking to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. We reach the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Running out of time in the pocket. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. One team ready to boot it away.
Number 50, on to kick it away.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. So a good W here. Their season is...
Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home of the Minnesota Golden Gophers, as we get set for what ought to be a terrific battle. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Golden Gophers will put total leather to crank us up. Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense takes the field. And this guy is a big-time star. Justin Electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse, too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Crosses the 45. Turns it on down the left side. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Aggies. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that.
Texas A&M 7, Minnesota 0.
Here he comes with return. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Golden Gophers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a great matchup we have of 2 highly productive runners, David.
And I like the competition aspect of this, Reese. Like, I'm watching what you're doing on the other side, and I'm going to prove I'm a better running back than you. Both these guys are looking to be the man today.
And both guys can go the distance, right? These 2 running backs seem to get better as the game goes on. So which defense can be more physical, step up, and at least slow the other guy down?
Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play. They'll put in play from the 27. First down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He looks that one in nicely. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he's so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these 2 conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games matter so much. The fans get so...
Going for it all. Over to the end zone, picked off. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you...
And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's going to take off. Open space at the 25. He gets the job done, picking up the first down and getting down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer ones.
I'll tell you what, to get home to the quarterback before force pressure while just rushing 3 allows your back end to cover so much space. Now you got 8 guys in coverage. It makes you really dynamic in the back end of your defense.
This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. And off from the shotgun. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Ball just inside the 40 and the 39. It's third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's going to fire deep. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Aggie.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on.
They're backed up. First and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. He's loose at the 15. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Allen. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3. Trying to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. On second down, looking again to throw. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Offense will try to get some momentum going on first and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big throw. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Working that left side now. He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the first down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the Aggies pick up the first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback. Stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute. And they do it.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. From the gun, running back on the move. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Makes the grab down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Third down play from the gun. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Turning to the running game on first and goal. And he takes it. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Coming after it. This sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. He wants to throw. He's going for it all. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. They'll keep it on the ground. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Reed. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
All right, well, that QB knows he now has to get the ball out of his hands quick because that defensive end turned the corner fast.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Allen. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. A&M comes back out with another first down.
29 Philly.
And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Got it! Touchdown, Texas! The offense lining up for a first down play.
Let's go.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A stop and pull maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Catch inside the 25. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. That chunk play has him in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Daniels. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. On 2nd down, he'll fire. He's right on target. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Getting some heat. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in with a running game on 3rd down? And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Trying to find his man on first down. Quick strike complete. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Quick pass on the fly motion. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down and touchdown Aggies! The first down for the offense. He's looking to throw it. A strike downfield. Touchdown Aggies! Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And now on second down for this offense. Grabbed behind the line, it's Owens. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. Guys, this one's going to go down as a nice win against a ranked opponent. We didn't get the upset that many had thought we might.
No, they proved to the entire country watching this game that they are indeed the superior team. Offensively, defensively, running, throwing, whatever it is they wanted to get accomplished today in all three phases, David, they were better.
Yeah, and listen, at this point, I don't really care about the beauty contest. Like, your goal is to survive and advance. You played a really, really good opponent. You took care of business and continue to stay above them in the rankings, which is the only thing that matters at this point in the season.
Pressure coming. Using the quick game. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
Look, I like that big, reliable security. And that's what tight ends are a lot of times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive numbers.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team.
Welcome to Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, a unique and special environment in college football. This crowd coming together to make up the 12th man, trying to make it very difficult for any opponent. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. 2 of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the second-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Aggies will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So NC State's offense will get the first swing today. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the pass is intercepted, a takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just